That's crazy.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
Actor Julianne Moore is immensely proud of her father, an Army veteran who flew combat helicopters in Vietnam and received numerous medals, including the Bronze Star and a Purple Heart. But Julianne had no idea that her father wasn't the first soldier on her family tree. The story begins with her great-great-grandfather, a man named Peter Moore Smith.
Would you please read the highlighted section?
My father's going to love this. Peter M. Smith, Private, Company 1, 2nd Regiment, Pennsylvania Infantry, Mexican War.
That means that your great-great-grandfather, Peter, served in the United States Army during the Mexican-American War. He enlisted when he was 15 years old.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, so it runs in the family.
So you know anything from high school history class, anything about the Mexican-American
I don't
War?
remember anything about Mexican American. It's terrible.
Though forgotten today, the Mexican-American War was a seminal event. In May of 1846, a bitter feud to define the border between the two nations boiled over into a military conflict, and Julianne's great-great-grandfather found himself at the heart of it.
Now, the map shows the movements of Peter's regiment.
That's nuts.
They traveled by boat from New Orleans to Veracruz, and then they fought their way towards Mexico City. And in their path was this fortress. Look there.
Peter and his regiment were charged with storming the castle of Chapultepec, a military academy outside of Mexico City. On September 13th, 1847, the Americans used ladders to scale the castle's walls, taking it in a matter of hours. The next day, Peter's regiment seized control of Mexico City. The U.S. had won the war and gained over 500,000 square miles of land. But disagreements over whether this new territory should allow slavery inflamed tensions that would eventually lead to the Civil War. And once again, Peter would be called to arms.
Oh my gosh. Peter M. Smith, rank corporal, age 33, joined for duty November 22nd, 1864, drafted.
Drafted. This is a list of soldiers who fought for the Union Army.
That's right,
in
the
Pennsylvania's
Civil War.
82nd Regiment. This means that your great-great-grandfather was back in the Army.
Drafted at 33.
Now, does it surprise you that your Smith line leads to a soldier who served in 2 different wars?
It doesn't, actually. Knowing my father, I'm not surprised. That's so interesting. Wow, that's unfortunate. That's tough. 2 wars.
Oh, yeah, bad luck.
Yeah.
Peter served in Pennsylvania's 82nd Regiment from November 22nd, 1864 to July 13th, 1865. His service, while brief, came at a critical point in the war. Peter marched under General Ulysses S. Grant, and he was with Grant on April 9th, 1865, at the Battle of Appomattox Courthouse.
My family's going to be thrilled. I mean, that's a great part of history.
I mean, if you had to pick a battle to be part of, that was it.
That would be
Yeah,
it.
good
That
timing.
would be in terms of American battle. Yeah, that's really something. That's pretty special.
Discovering our ancestors can change our lives, helping us to understand more fully who we are, where we came from, and how we're all connected to a much larger world. To see more incredible family history stories, click here. And thank you for watching.